If you're struggling to understand how all of these stats work in Wayne, here's the quickest and easier way to understand everything and these high damage numbers. What's up, Zeze? I'm everyone and welcome to Azura Studio. In this video, I'm breaking things down so even dummies will be able to understand these. Number 1. Attributes and how damage works in Wayne. Number 2. Journal effects and what stats and affixes you should prioritize. And number 3. How to check necessary attributes and stats on your character, also skills and combos. And I assure you that by the end of this video, you will understand everything you need to do to maximize your damage output. No more googling. Okay, number 1. Attributes and stats. When you go into depth lore and details, you will see a lot of stats here. Ignore everything. All you need to focus is only these 3 attributes. First priority, this physical attack. The smaller number is your minimum attack and the bigger number is your maximum physical attack. Your basic attacks to every skill you use, every critical, affinity, and attribute tests are all based on this stat called physical. So now remember this graph. Second, agility and momentum. Agility boosts your minimum physical attack and critical rate. Momentum boosts your maximum physical and affinity rate. So here's the graph. Every martial art path use one of these 2. For example, Nameless use momentum and Tendal use agility. So put this graph in your heart. Third, damage bonus. So most gamers might already familiar with this word called critical. In simple terms, it's like a bonus damage of every normal and skill you do to enemy. But Wayne developers are like, nah, we don't do that here, and put 2 times of damage bonus. Number 1, critical damage bonus and affinity damage bonus. Every martial art path focus on one of those 2 damage bonus. Again, for example, Nameless leans into affinity bonus and my Tendal leans towards critical damage bonus. Now, here's the graph. A quick note to you guys, just because of Nameless leans more on affinity rate doesn't mean critical isn't completely useless for it. It's still useful in its own way. But the higher the affinity rate is better than the critical chance for Nameless source. So now that you understand attributes, here's how damage works. So this is my normal attack and my minimum to maximum physical stat. So my attack is around 2000 in range. So by theory, damage output equal to minimum attack stats plus
percentage of agility plus minimum attack plus minimum attack into critical.
Yeah, I know, we're not genius like Tony Stark here. We are Hawk, we fight. So you don't need to remember this. And there's still like precision rate, abrasion damage and auto feathers. And here's the background formula of how damage works. So fuck them.
Language!
You don't need to know those, you will get more hacking. So just keep only this graph in your head. Tattoo it in your brain. So, which stats you should prioritize? For best choice, like Nameless Soft, Nameless Spear, Strategist, and Heaven Quaker Spear, prioritize this part of the graph. And for Silk Bind, Stone Split, and Bamboo Cut, prioritize these 3. And also, make sure your precision rate is near 100%, so your attacks will not get abrasive damage, which is the worst type of damage in Wayne. Now you understand attributes and stats. So here's the number 2, Gear Tuning. So when you join gears, you will see many recommended stats like here. However, recommended doesn't mean the best. Every gears of yours should contain at least these stats. For Nameless, power, maximum attack, and affinity are must-have. For Varner and Innerwell, minimum attack, agility, and power or myself. Here's the table so you will see which stats you should prioritize for every martial art pass. Now you know how to tune gear, so we'll go into this important one. A Tuning Affix. These 4 is your weapon set and these 4 are your armor set. For weapon set, use physical penetration for DPS players. Use physical defense if you want to tank. Use formless penetration if you use 2 weapon types like nameless and strategic, or turn down and tremble for PvP. For me, I go full physical penetration in all my weapon set. And for armor set, there's a lot, but only put one same step for all 4 pieces of gear. Here, Flash and Blade charge scale is in metal, so I only put this step in all 4 of my armor and use my combo and rotation based on it. For nameless, it will be this one, and for Farner and AWOL, it will be this one here. So turn again and again and again until you get gold colors of the same Tuning Affix in your gears. And next, Arena Tuning, which is for PvP, so tune them to boost your martial mystery and to deal more damage in PvP. I'm not gonna guide you which ones are best and what to put there, cause every player has their own playstyle, so put them based on your PvP playstyle. You can swap these Tuning Affixes between PvP and PvP, so don't forget to switch them. So like, number 3. How to check which stats your character needs. Go to Develop, Abilities, click on this martial art talents, and on the right side, click these ones to know which Tuning Affix you need in gears, like agility or minimum attack or momentum of attribute attack. It's all there. So, try to jump until you hit 100% efficiency. Here my Flash and Blade charge get damage bonus and I deal around 40,000 in third strike. So here's the formula. Yeah, just like before, you don't need to know these formulas. All you need to know is this graph and this table. So practice your skill combos based on your Tuning Affix and meta. If you like 10 blade charge skill, put this affix in all 4 of your armor sets and try to use many charge attacks in your combo rotations. So now I'm sure you understand which you need to prioritize based on your martial art path and your playstyle. And guys, please, if my video helped you out in any ways to become stronger, put a subscribe on my YouTube channel please. I haven't filmed my cat for a long time. So just remember this graph and this table equals to massive damage in PvE. So never stop trying, never stop learning, and never stop dreaming. Zeze out.